We'll see many great scorers, like Gordie Howe, Wayne Gretzky, and Mario Lemieux. But there's another type of player that's shown itself through the years. Through tough, strong-willed players, like Slava Tisov of the Red Army Club, Charlie Gardner, a goalie that's literally played to death, and Bobby Baun, a scorer with a broken ankle. But what do they all have in common? There's another great player like that. We call him the Rocket, Maurice Richard, a legendary player who redefined scoring goals. He pretty much wrote the textbook on putting the puck in the net. Fans were raving with his scoring abilities. He's putting up numbers like never before. The people loved him. A true hero of Quebec, and incredibly tough. He was never afraid to get his hands dirty. When he was fighting, he was known to drop the gloves from time to time. Like his Canadiens jersey, his temper was red. And one day it would get him into some real trouble. And it was that fateful game against Boston that Le Fusée would blow his fuse. And his fans, his people, would spring into action. The Rocket had already been enraged by his hard shot on the post, and he would take a stick in his eye. French Canadians everywhere were enraged by his suspension. They sprung into action and were outside the Forum in minutes. It started in good fun, but later it would become a riot that would change the game forever. A riot called the Richard Riots. It would halt bus tram services and cause millions of dollars in damage, and pretty much fell right out of the building. Never again would the NHL see a riot like this. Never again would any sport see a riot like this. To further embarrass the Rocket and put him into more strain, the next morning at 3 a.m. he was forced to go on the radio and tell the rioters to stop and surrender. The rioters were arrested. The Rocket left embarrassed. The riot would accomplish nothing. The Rocket would still serve his suspension, and because of it, that year the Canadiens would not win the Stanley Cup. They would lose to the Detroit Red Wings, the very team that they played against in the final game of the season that would be halted by the riot. A legacy of hate between these two teams is left behind. Never again will they be the same.